the live
pretty
button.
massive.
But if you
Oh
think
no,
about
no.
it, I think that there might be a way of doing that legally.
Yeah,
Um,
for context for anyone who's watching the stream, just as we're starting to speak,
I
American
mean,
gun
it's funnier
culture
without the
one.
context.
Fuck context.
I
Okay, no,
imagine some states. So this okay. So think of it like this, right? If you're in, I don't know if other places in Europe have these, but Germany has like cigarette vending machines, and obviously you can't buy cigarettes if you're not 18, so you have to put your passport in there, like your ID card. I think a major problem with that is that Americans don't have ID cards.
Um, the thing is also, if the way it works in the US, if you buy a gun, you have to. There's a background check running,
Well,
which
not
at
in
least
every
lasts
place. There's a
a.
lot of places where you don't have to do that.
Yeah, but where it's yeah, especially in conventions and such. But like in every
Yeah,
regular store-bought thing,
it's not
you
that
have to
easy.
do that.
Yeah. So you probably have like you could only have those vending machines at conventions, and then the people who use the vending machines would have to have ID cards, which they're not really a thing in the United States. So maybe driver's licenses, which would further limit the kind of people that you can have, and they're easier to fake. Yeah, it's a yeah. So no Borderlands Marcus munitions machines, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't be that easy to fake because presumably a machine checking the ID would have to check it against a database rather than just being, yes, this is an ID.
That's not wrong, but I'm thinking no. This would be driver's licenses. I don't think Americans have ID cards at all. They have
Sure.
passports and they have driver's
I'm,
licenses. And like every state has a different looking driver's license. So that would be. I mean, it would be a lot of like a lot more programming work to do. I reckon. This is just one of the
Probably.
factors where I think that maybe this business idea is not super feasible.
but it's patriotic, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't make money.
That is true. Yeah, the patriotic vending machine.
God bless.
Yeah.
Papa bless, bro.
Yeah,
Papa
so
bless.
it's been like 24 hours, and not even 24 hours since I was streaming at all. Obviously yesterday was the birthday stream. How are we doing today? How has the past 24 hours been?
I've been doing great. I've gone out for walks with my grandma because my grandma's staying for 2 weeks before she goes back to France.
Yeah.
And it's just been a great week. I've taken the entire week off, and it's been holy shit.
Has
I
Brexit
don't know
made
how
that
much.
much more difficult?
Kind of going into other European countries, from what I hear. Yeah,
But she is French though, right? She won't have a big problem
yes, he
going
is
back.
French.
Just sort of show up at the border and be like, "Hey, can I just, just swims over the channel. It's like, "Hey, I'm French." And they're like, "Okay, you can."
She'll
join."
probably still have to quarantine for
Yeah.
5 days.
Yeah, I mean, that's
you know-
insane. Yeah.
Did you know there's a small British town that executed a monkey for being French?
Based.
Yes, I did not know this, but based. Yes, that is based. When was this?
They actually still have for their football team the mascot Angus the monkey.
I love that.
Fucking Angus the monkey, dude.
That's
They-
why
they
is it
lit-
called Angus the monkey in the first place, though?
Because
Like-
they hung the monkey as
So
a
this-
spy. They literally convicted the monkey as a spy because it was a survivor of
It's the official
of a
mascot
French,
of Hartlepool United. It said 1999, but it's the mascot made his debut.
Yeah, they didn't
okay.
hang the monkey in 1999.
Monkey Hang is a colloquial nickname by which people of the town of Hartlepool are sometimes known. Okay, this is a legend apparently that they did this.
Yeah.
All
I-
French
Yeah,
people are
let's
monkeys.
not
The
actually.
legend
let's just
says-
pretend that this happened. Let's not.
I mean,
even-
The legend.
Of course
That's
it
probably
happened.
yeah.
Like a translation. It's not that it was a legend. It's they were legends for doing it.
Yeah, that's that's what
Yeah.
I meant to say, but because
Yeah.
I'm German, the words didn't come out right.
Every,
Yeah,
every
Paul,
French person is a monkey. and there was at
I mean,
least
you're
one
not wrong.
French person who was hung in that village. So the legend is true.
Yeah, that's basically this is a character for City of Mist. That's how you do it.
The legend specifically was there was a French warship that sunk off the eastern coast of Britain, and the sole survivor was a little monkey dressed in a French dress uniform, and the people in that town have never seen a
Of course
French
it
person.
was. Of
Looked at it,
course it was.
looks exceedingly French. It must be a spy.
Hell yeah,
Exceedingly French.
Yeah. Also, it didn't speak English, and
dude. Yeah,
They-
then
they-
everything that
just-
doesn't speak English is French.
I mean,
No French
French
people
does
speak
very
English.
much sound like chimp noises. So
I am
It is.
very.
Oh.
I am,
Speaking
go
of which, I found out that my grandma has a
Holding
book.
the breathalyzer.
Oh my god.
Damn.
But
Blood alcohol level 100%.
there is
Goddamn.
a
French book that tells you more or less most of the things that French got, like how the French language was made, what German words, how they got the German words into the language, that kind of shit.
yeah.
Smuggling.
Yeah.
They stole it. You know what? Something I'm really excited about is all the states around, like Germany, a lot of them, not France apparently, but some others, decided to let go of most lockdown measures. Of I think Denmark did this,
Yes.
and the Netherlands. In Denmark, you can go to the supermarket without a mask again, which is wild to me.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
because they
that's
say
fucking weird.
it's fine now. Nothing bad is going to happen. And the question that I have is how much are we not going to do this simply because we know that in the past 2 years none of the problems with our healthcare systems has been fixed. God damn, what is with the fucking speaking today? Because we know that over the past 2 years, none of the problems with our healthcare system have been fixed. That's the sentence. Because they have they have more
It
capacity.
was a good sentence.
It was the meaning of it was good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
good thing takes a while.
Why did they
Yeah.
delete this
German.
tweet? That was a good tweet. Dick Van Dyke is fine, but Pussy Van Faggot would be wrong. It's a good tweet.
Today I saw someone say, why did they call it himbo and not bimboy?
Yeah.
Bimboy would
Damn.
Bimboy would work. I thought
Bimboy would work, but it's not. I
It's
think
perfect.
it's because. Yeah,
Oh, actually, Bimboy would more be just like a femboy.
Yeah, it feels like a younger guy, and a lot of himbos are like men.
Yeah, like big, muscular,
Yeah.
Kronk.
strong.
Also, this is a very funny thing. So in German, the word bimbo basically refers to a black slave. It's a derogatory term for black slave.
Yes.
It's uncommon, but that's basically.
Yeah, mainly with very old people.
Yeah. This is young people basically don't. It's not falling out of fashion because it's racist, but because it's nobody says it
Yeah.
anymore. But yeah.
Young people use the word, but they use it like Anglos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking Anglos, I tell you.
Can I do a Reagan? Hang on. Let me try and.
I'm not a.
That's not Reagan. That's Nixon.
Oh fuck! Look, I don't care about American culture that
No, that's
much.
Kennedy. When the green M&M doesn't give you a boner anymore, the socialists have won. That's not a good. That wasn't a good Reagan.
I don't even know, I can't think of Ronald Reagan's voice in my head.
I can think of Nancy Reagan's voice better than Ronald Reagan's.
Oh my god! We all know why.
Nancy Reagan's
Yeah, it's
noises.
because I fucked her. I fucked Nancy Reagan.
Yeah, you got some. What was the term they had for her in Hollywood?
She
the
gave the best
blowjob?
head.
Yeah, but they had this rhyming title for it.
First of all, that's a great thing that they
Throat
posted this. So.
Throat goat.
I'm sorry, is that what they called her? Road goat?
Throat goat.
Damn throat. Yeah, okay.
Bruh.
My headphones disconnected from my computer.
I find this this fucking the callousness with which some people are like, oh, you gonna be benefits and like proper pay and every Friday off and shit like that. That is really that really feels like being someone who just whipped his slaves to death weeks before the abolition of slavery. It has the same energy.
Damn.
Like, you know it's coming. You can't let them find out.
It's you have to be so inside of your own head and like so incredibly not understanding of other people's problems that you would just do that.
Burger, let me,
Du hast noch ihre Kreditkarte.
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck it.
She
Fucking
left.
Men in Black.
That is kind of
it's-
fucked up, bro.
Yeah, she left you. You still have a credit card. Hashtag your reason to donate.
I saw this thing. This was in the news, and I'm not sure who said this because you know the high energy prices currently are a thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I
yeah,
disagree.
it's Germany.
Yeah, here in Germany, we probably at some point in the summer, some poor people, probably not me, are going to get $150 because of that.
Nice.
Well,
they
I mean,
did it in Germany as well.
it's now they have decided this. It's better than nothing, but it's not even
Hog.
nearly enough to. It's
I
not
pay
even
like 150 euros per month.
no. It's just one payment. And I'm not sure how this got into that news report, but basically the woman was saying, well, people in government are discussing this. The high energy prices are supposed to encourage people to waste less power.
Mm.
And I fucking
No.
flipped. I fucking flipped when I heard that sentence.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. Because people have needs.
I don't know where that comes from, but poor people are just going to have to freeze?
That just sounds like a Tilo Sarrazin statement.
This is the philosophy that so many of the Greens have, though. Like this is the shit that they think. That for them, they don't even conceptualize that you could be so poor that this increase in prices might make you unable to heat your home. And I know personally several people for whom this is the case. For them, it's just a like, oh, am I going to buy the expensive Nutella or the cheap Nutella? So if I buy the cheap Nutella, I'm going to be able to throw an extra buck at the fucking stripper
Hog.
as I do a line of cocaine out of her ass. Like, what the fuck?
Damn it, I forgot how fucking difficult fucking Showdown guy can be, Mr. Showdown.
Are you saying
When
play
you're
Black
early
as
in the
well?
game.
Some cursed shit.
The thing is, though, right? Like, I'm not gonna say I sympathize with it because it's fucking stupid.
Simp.
But what the fuck up, dude?
In the context of everything, you could be saying it to me or you could be saying it to Turker.
No. I'm talking about
I
like
literally just
the-
got fucking triggered by the first syllable of sympathetic.
so like the green mentality very much comes from like a place of privilege, and I do kind of like I understand, like I get it. It's fucking stupid, but like if you've never had to like struggle, then yeah, that's like how you're gonna see the world.
The problem is, even there, pretty much 90%, because one of the main things that Greens they will adjust their private lives to be like as eco-friendly as possible as individuals, which makes absolutely no difference because I mean it's like the footprint. If we've said this 1,000 times before, you all know this probably. It's like a marketing gig by BP. They came up with the ecological footprint.
Yeah,
And it's like this. It's just because they want to feel like they're doing something, and they also want to be able to police other people's behavior. So, and also most importantly is that like the green ideology has been co-opted by these, by the powerful institutions of capital. And so
Dude,
a lot of,
that
especially
Hamburg-
with these young privileged kids, there's a
That
lot of
Hamburg poster is so fucking
yeah.
based.
We've posted this many times before. Hamburg is a very
Sorry.
cool city. Actually, it's a very nice
Yeah.
place to live.
I'm actually considering going up there for a while.
That's a good idea. I love that he has a beer in his hand. To be fair, though, it is pretty expensive. Like, it's not.
Yeah, I would probably not move into Hamburg proper.
Yeah, there are towns.
Nah.
There are like some small towns nearby that have pretty well connected to it. That is something that can be done. Yeah, but anyway, that's the whole thing. That a lot of that ideology is like they've spent the last 20 years basically infiltrating that whole green stuff in order to push off the cost of climate change on the working class. But I've been thinking about this particular thing way too much these past few days because of various creative projects that I'm involved in. So we don't need to punch this bag too much.
I mean, the funny thing to me though is that like some of them do like unironically believe it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I mean like people who work not even work, people who like own oil companies genuinely have like the lie's been going on so long that the new people starting oil companies genuinely believe that the lifestyle choices will make a bigger difference.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's successfully His favorite N-word.
Lol.
Just on the page. Did you see me post this in current events, Burger?
Am I gonna get angry at this?
No.
You do not understand,
fine.
Mr. NATO, so
What
it is
is the
absolutely vital that
Intermund.
This is the fucking. I am so happy that the EU is going with making nuclear power be green because I'm so pissed off about the policy and the general opinion about nuclear power in this gay ass country.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Brexit thing where apparently Germany was like the bosses of the EU? Yeah, we're feeling that now, aren't we?
Yeah. I actually saw a thing about a guy, like, I think it was one of the Greens, who was like, well, would have been nice if we could have used our power here of the EU, but we did voluntarily make it so the EU has more power because we're trying to make this a real project, so I suppose we're going to have to live with this.
Yes.
Lol. Hey, hello, who joined?
Did you also?
God damn, Cole, this is such a fucked up meme, dude. Empfohlen von der NATO. Just send this to a friend of
I don't get the joke.
So Jakob is like a series of kids' books.
Okay.
And this one says Jakob is starting the engines of the plane that he's in, even though refugees are still hanging on to the wheels.
God damn.
This is like recommended by NATO. That is a fucking lit ass meme, dude.
Hey,
Oh, there-
everybody, can you hear me okay?
You're
you're
very
a bit
quiet.
I'm outside with my earbuds on because I need to get out of the fucking house. Someone will walk.
Respectable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn you up
Yes.
a little bit then. So
Thank you.
yeah.
You'll
Whoa.
hear traffic because I live near a busy street.
Well, right
Goddamn.
now we're not hearing it, so that you're not doing the as we call it here on the server, the Freest Classic.
Hell yeah.
Lol.
Oh yeah.
The Freest
Also-
Classic.
About the supposed power Germany has and Brexit. Do you remember when Brexiteers said like they're not gonna make Brexit as bad as it could be because the German car industry wants to export to us and the Germans are so powerful, so everything will be lobbied in our favor. Yeah, so where did that go?
Lol.
What? Explain this to me.
Alright.
What are the German? Why? Wait.
Nothing
what
happened, so
So-
that's the summation.
Yeah, I
They
assume
thought
that
something would happen, and it didn't.
probably some of them were like, nice, we don't have to build cars the wrong way around anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys
The
drive
wrong
on the
way around.
Do you guys drive on the right side of the road in Germany?
We drive on the
Yes.
correct side of the road.
Correct.
Yes.
Right, yes, correct.
Oh shit! Damn! Oh, bruh!
It's literally
Did you
only
think
like
we
the
were
UK
gonna
and
drive
Aus-
on the
the
left?
Aussies.
And UK colonies.
Yeah,
yeah.
What if
Japan also.
Japan
well,
does.
No, wait, Japan doesn't, does it?
I would be very surprised if Japan did.
Some
because
No,
Japanese
but they
Japan.
have they have
Japan.
left-handed train traffic
Oh, of course they do.
because
Oh my God.
they imported all their locos from Britain.
Oh no.
Oh, you know,
Japan, why? Japan,
know
why would
how-
you do that?
you know how shit German
Good.
train infrastructure is.
How shit is
Yes.
German train infrastructure?
Well, the England
Immensely.
buys old rails from Germany. Like when the Deutsche Bahn's like, yeah, we're not using this anymore. They sell those rails to England. The trash ones that are broken. So that's England for you.
England.
I muted myself, but England bad, so okay.
Yeah. See, he gets
Yep.
it. He gets it. He gets it.
Along, give it up, move your body.
Are you
No,
playing
thank
like
you.
Dance Dance Revolution in
No.
fucking
No,
Yakuza?
it's Friday night. You know, from Yakuza 0, the hit
Yeah.
game Yakuza 0. It's all the meme
Yep.
songs, basically.
Fuck you!
Oh yes, I know. I love this one,
Damn.
dude.
Wait,
Bombe von Jauch.
yes, this,
Oh, it
Yeah.
does have left-hand traffic, does it?
Yeah.
Looks Fred Brett Fox?
Okay, so let me explain this joke, and it's gonna take like half an hour. So this guy is basically the German Regis Philbin in the sense that he is the guy who is the host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in Germany.
Oh,
And this basically says, what? In a very like proletarian colloquial way, do you want this biceps to ruin your fucking face? No, so go get vaccinated. Hashtag getting punched by Jauch. Which is it really doesn't make it justice. I
Oh
don't.
my god.
It would take me a while to properly translate it.
so is he threatening to punch you in the face if you don't get vaccinated?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a meme.
Yeah,
So,
I can tell.
yeah.
Oh my god, I'm playing.
Is it a meme if you really are intimidated by Jauch?
I am not intimidated. by
Is
this.
he
Yeah, but
is he
if you
intimidating? Like
No,
is he
no.
Look at him.
Not
No
like-
way.
No, I've looked at him, but like
He's a.
is he
skeleton
intimidating
a
in
suit.
any other way? Like through power, through like stories you've heard?
Yes, man.
He's the
He can
game
stop you
show
from
I
being
host that
have,
wants to be a millionaire.
I'm
He's just
looking
as
at him.
intimidating
right
as he
now.
looks.
If
There's
I was for the
literally
Brit-
nothing more to this.
Okay, no, okay, fair.
He's a boomer in a polo shirt.
Damn. Oh god, I'm gonna mute myself.
What's good, gamers?
Hello
So,
there.
bruh,
I love this is something that he said once. Somebody asked him like,
that's one
"What
more.
would you do if you won €1,000,000 at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll put it next to the others."
Ah! Yes!
The dog looks so happy.
That is a good dog. He has to have like powerful jaws too to lift
Yeah.
like a fucking cement brick.
He looks
I
so
mean,
happy.
look at his legs. That is a burly
Yeah.
boy.
Holy
He
shit!
looks so
dude.
happy.
Yeah.
I want to be as happy as
I
this
hope they
dog
didn't put him
biting
down.
Yeah.
for
on
this.
concrete.
They should put down the guy, not the dog.
No, they should put on the people ringing his doorbell.
He was
That
only,
is true.
he was only doing his job.
Yeah, as a German, Burger is
just
very
following orders.
sympathetic
I'm
to people just
sympathetic with
following
this-
orders.
To this dog, okay.
You see, this is how you fight terrorism, boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
ISIS wouldn't have fucked with that dog.
Actually, the leader of ISIS got killed.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they
By
killed
the-
him. They
Didn't he die from the explosion he was trying to make?
Yeah, he blew himself up. What is happening? Why? What are you
That-
doing?
that-
Something cool.
Are you aware
I'm
that
doing
you are...
something cool.
Okay, so you are aware that your webcam is on. He's gonna show this
Yeah.
back on stream. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
His
Let me-
webcam is
no,
on?
no.
Let me put this on full blast. So
Hey, it's your main Kashi, bros.
I-
Give
I've
it
been
up
here
for
for
the
like
double
5
OG
minutes.
Kashi.
I've been here for like 5
Wait.
minutes.
There are two
Yes.
cameras. Who else is on? Who else has turned their camera
What
on?
is he doing? What
Me.
is going to? I'm so excited for this.
What is he
Wait,
doing?
Wait, Core, do you have 2 accounts in this channel simultaneously?
What?
Yes,
No.
I do.
Who's Mike Wojcik?
Silver, take your meds.
No,
Over.
fuck you.
Dang it, it's not picking up.
What is
I
he
just
doing?
popped like a
Are
bunch
you,
of
Are you certain that maybe not your address will be displayed at some place on this? Have you considered that?
Also, be careful.
I
There might be
really do not
4chaners
care.
around.
I'm an look.
Kashi, be careful. There might be 4chaners
Kashi.
around.
Oh, that's true.
There's no
Okay,
4chaners around here.
4chaners.
Bruv,
Hold
you were
on.
born on 4chan. Don't
Yeah.
give me
Hey,
that
you know what?
shit.
What's happening?
Yeah, that's how I can tell you that.
What
they're
is
not
he
here.
My
doing?
camera-
Born in it, molded
Hello,
by
it's
it.
me.
I'm on
You
I'm on-
admit
Really?
readily you are a 4chan.
I'm doing a stream unboxing.
Ah,
Hey,
what are you
oh my god,
unboxing?
Legos! Hi, it's
Lego,
me.
it's a little
Star
fan
Wars.
Yeah,
Shut up,
Star
shut up.
Wars. Picked up the Inheritance cycle because I want to read all
Nice.
that.
More like Star Wars.
You reading Christopher Paolini? That's
Yeah.
cringe, dude.
Christopher Paolini.
you're
It's Christopher
cringe.
Paolini.
You're
I recognize
cribbage.
that name.
Christopher Paolini has basically, after he became unfathomably rich at 16, he lives in a small town in Montana and just does blacksmithing all day.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah,
That,
that's pretty
he's-
base.
How did he get rich?
incredibly base.
Can I have this guy's life?
He
Why
wrote
did-
another few books, but they were shit. So
What
book did he
books
write that good?
Yeah, that was,
He wrote Aragon,
yeah,
the Inheritance.
oh,
What?
right.
yeah.
I used to
really?
read the
Holy
shit out of his books as a kid.
Oh,
Did you remember the movie?
Oh, the movie was bad.
Unfortunately.
Aragon was the thing that really manifested my disinterest in dragons.
Autism.
Your disinterest in autism?
My
Dragon.
disinterest
Yeah.
in dragons. I've never been. A lot of people think dragons are incredibly cool in like fantasy, and they do nothing.
They
for
are
me.
correct.
I kind of fuck with
They're like
dragons
gay
and,
porn. They're just sort of there. I don't
You sure
care
you-
about them.
And
You sure you're not,
occasionally you
closeted
see them.
Bailey?
yeah, but like Shadowrun dragons are kind of.
Occasionally you will watch something involving it, is what you're
But
saying.
the Shadowrun dragons are cool because they're people. They're
Yeah,
like
they're-
they're
Wait a
femboys.
second! This actually makes sense, because if dragons are like gay porn, it explains like the entirety of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna like dragons, like, you know, it's just I'm not seeking it out. I'm just gonna watch it because it's on anyway. You know,
Yeah.
I'm clicking through channels.
Somebody edit this previous sentence. So instead of dragons, he says the N-word.
Yes.
I feel like at some point this sentence, this conversation we're having is going to get posted in some deep dark corner of some sort of old mid-knots forum board, and a bunch of women in their mid-20s to early 30s are going to come at Burger, saying, giving him death threats, sending him death threats over not liking dragons.
Oh,
There's gonna
send me a death threats. I've received plenty of death threats. You can suck my
Talking
penis.
about what? What did you wait? Wait, what about what? What did you?
Yes.
What the fuck?
You're laughing.
Okay, this,
Bro, what
this
the
one can
fuck?
be explained super quickly. Imagine somebody made a meme and it was like the Sesame Street
Wait,
Gestapo.
wait. I recognize that emblem. I know that emblem. Holy shit.
What is that?
It's like German Sesame Street.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen this, but dubbed in English. Holy shit.
Let me look
They
this up.
make it in English?
I remember something like that because I can remember specifically that icon and I
Are you sure it
remember
was
that
in-
toy.
It's the Tiger
That's
Duck
it, have a good one.
Club.
The tiger duck. Yes,
Yeah,
I
the
remember the
tiger
tiger duck. Like it
doesn't say anything here about
If you enter Tiger Duck Club into YouTube, it returns Tiger and Club instead.
based. Spin-offs.
Man, this shit's gonna beat up.
Yeah, like,
Okay, you're unboxing.
You know what?
is
Let's
going
just
on
forget
still.
about this.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
Hey.
building my Lego set now.
go back to laughing about Waffentiger.
I'm building a Lego set now, boys. Live on stream.
You're gonna be building the
hell.
whole that is fucking lit.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, Kiryu does not have any dance moves.
Oh,
For
you know
people who tell me that Kiryu has dance moves, I'm sorry, but he doesn't.
This is
Who?
the finished
you're
result, by the
saying-
way.
you're saying he's
You
not-
already have this and you bought it
Yes.
again?
Yeah, I bought it again.
Why?
I'll fucking do it again.
I love
fucking
the
do it again.
response to this
Mostly
question was just.
minifigure.
I love the response to this just being as you walk away from the microphone.
Yeah. No,
Somebody
I mean,
said something about
oh
dancing.
no, I really want to
What it
get
was.
like a buttload of Lego again.
Hell yeah.
Like Lego's
Somebody-
cool, my guy.
Who said something about dancing? I had a joke I
Me.
wanted to make.
Probably.
It was Posh.
Posh, yeah.
Bosh, what did
Kiryu
you
does
say?
not have dance moves. Look at him dancing like he does not have dance moves.
So you're saying he's not goaded with the sauce?
Get its oar.
I love that meme, man.
I think no.
I always love that slogan. It's a very good slogan.
Yeah.
What slogan?
Geht ins Ohr, Radio geht ins Ohr, bleibt im Kopf. So radio
And now he's having some dance moves.
enters your ear, stays in your head. But this is now on a Heckler and Koch mug. So.
Oh my.
Fuck!
Cool, do you have like
Fucking hell, bro. What the fuck?
is
Where are
is
you
there a lot
getting
of
these
is there a
from, man?
massive amount of steam in your room, Cool?
Amazing.
No, I just have the background blurred out because
Yeah,
no,
you don't
he's
have to see the whole
smoking a
chaos.
lot
How
of
do you
weed.
have the technology to do that?
It's Discord.
Step
Yeah.
one
He's a
is not
vape
being you.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah.
If you go by the little arrow next to your cam symbol in the call, you
Yeah.
can go to change video background.
No.
Hmm.
Is this a Discord Nitro thing?
No.
No.
I'm not. I'm in the I can't put the camera on right now, obviously, because I'm
You look like shit.
putting it
So,
on.
I'm gonna go
I'm streaming
to
it
sleep,
onto.
fuckers.
I'm streaming it onto
Bye.
You're gonna be back at like 2 a.m. posting pics.
I need
Shit,
to be up
bruh.
at 6 a.m. for work, though.
Yeah, that's I don't
Cringe.
believe you. No, I'm
Yeah,
streaming.
I'm
I'm
working
streaming
3
my
hours.
webcam, so I can't put
Oh,
it on
fridge.
Discord at the same time because of dumb.
Burger, you suck.
I do
Yeah.
not.
You
Boo.
do.
I don't.
You do. You do.
Look at that.
You should feel ashamed.
I say I don't, and that's the perfect comeback that no one can say anything against.
I think he might be right.
They're
though.
like gay porn. They're just sort of there.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's just
also-
what is on. Like, there's no.
You can watch me build a Lego set. That's on.
Yeah, that's pretty lit, dude.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Wait, which one? Which Lego set is this again?
This is the AAT with the Ahsoka and the Ahsoka Trooper, or like the 332nd, I think it's called.
Okay.
I mean, this is probably not a controversial statement, but I do love the vehicle design of Star Wars.
Oh,
It's
man.
really cool shit. Even like this is in the prequels and the sequels. I know the original trilogy and the sequels have a bit of a different style than the prequels, which have like more of a clean mass market type thing because it's like a different era and a different region of space that has more money, and so it's like high end military gear. But yeah, I like all of the various different aesthetics that Star Wars has.
Yeah. Speaking of the prequels, remember that freaking ship in like what's it called? The second movie of the sequels, like at the beginning, the bombers. I think that
yes.
ship looks really cool.
Yes.
Is it the one that's like long and drops bombs?
Yeah, it drops
yeah.
bombs like a freaking like World
Wait,
War
maybe-
II bomber.
Then maybe I don't know what it is. Wait.
I forget. I think it's called the Star Fortress.
I've
Yeah.
listened
has
to
like
a
a
lot of Star
magazine
Wars
of
audiobooks
bombs.
lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Star Wars audiobooks, and I can really recommend like the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy because it plays like
Fortress.
purely in this unknown region of space, which has very different rules on how everyone behaves,
one.
how travel works.
Yeah.
That does look cool as shit, dude.
Yeah,
It's an
yeah.
interesting. It's quite a different spin on the whole thing.
Is it because I have the Thrawn books of the old expanded universe, and the first one I read, and I was like, yeah, okay, this is a book. But there's also
is
like
in
a
fact
new
a book.
one, but that's just one of them, one book. Are there more out now?
There's two new trilogies. One plays around the Empire, where Thrawn is already like admiral there,
Yeah.
and one is plays like during the Clone Wars in a completely secluded kind of space in the unknown regions,
Yeah.
where it's completely around an alien empire, which is by itself a bit more xenophobic, very isolationistic. It's a very different spin to the whole Star Wars thing, and I like it.
They clean my
Yeah, I want to
that's
fucking
all.
play some Star Wars again. Oh my god. I just got the date on when
Yeah.
I'm going to be receiving the Leviathan Falls, the last book of The Expanse. It's the
I need
24th
to
of
pick that up.
February.
That's
I'm
cool.
not ordering shit on Amazon again, not ordering books on Amazon again, because right now I could go to my local bookshop and get it in English.
Awesome.
And this is
The
not
only
a
reason,
yeah.
the only reason why I pick things up off of Amazon is I can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like sometimes like I was trying to get dextrose. I can only get dextrose on Amazon, which reminds me, I was going to do some culinary research. Actually, Cole, you might know this. I'm trying to make an invert syrup. With the classic technique of like 2-to-1 sugar to water ratio, and using citric acid, right? But the question I have is, can I, instead of using standard white sugar, use dextrose for this?
I don't know.
Unlikely. I'd say it's unlikely. I'm not sure. I've never made a syrup, but dextrose is a bit more complex on how it's built. It's molecularly more complex.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Might be harder to bind it that way, but I'm not sure.
I have to look
honestly, I wouldn't use dextrose because it might be hard to get back if it gets away.
God damn, dude. That is...
Sorry, I can't give much insight to that right now.
That's fine. I'm Googling it.
Let me know when you know.
Yeah, but there's an easy way of making it with glucose, but I'm trying to. So I have an idea on how to make ice cream with this. Basically, what I want to know is what I want to do is a very basic freeze concentrate. So I freeze the juice. Then I thaw the juice, but you know how you can suck the flavor out of a popsicle?
I know I can suck the flavor
Yeah.
out of my dick.
Yep.
Yeah, and the dick is still there.
Sure.
Speaking of, I've just posted the right picture for that.
Oh no, that is
Nice.
Adam's. And the yes, and the yeah. So basically, if you do that with like the liquid will flow out of the block of ice that you have first, and if you always cut at the top the ice away, you will have a juice concentrate at the end of that without any like weird shit. You just have to freeze it and then thaw it and like babysit it as it thaws. And then you'll have juice concentrate. And so what I want to make is an invert, not just a standard simple syrup, but an invert syrup with citric acid. In order to have with that concentrate, in order to achieve three things: an anti-freezing agent in the ice cream, an extremely powerful flavoring agent in the ice cream, and a sweetening agent in the ice cream.
This sounds very cringe
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not natural, my guy.
yeah. I'm going real food science on ice cream now. But and I've been thinking about using dextrose for this. But I don't know if that would be like if the same chemical reaction would happen. Invert sugar, a mixture of glucose in brackets, dextrose, and fructose. Okay, so I can't. Some considerations regarding invert sugar and dextrose for journals.physiology.org. Hell yeah, this might be. I shouldn't be doing this right now. Shouldn't be researching this on stream. But if I can use dextrose for this, I can get even more like sweetness and anti-freezing power out of it, and that would be ideal because then all I'd need to do is get like heavy whipping cream and some mascarpone, and I could ideally even like concentrate 2 liters of fruit juice onto like 1 liter of ice cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be fucking, in terms of like flavor, just the pure flavor.
Yeah, that sounds really good, my man.
Yeah.
That does sound good. I got taught how to make ice cream, but only in an industrial sense. It's actually part of my apprenticeship.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
Yeah, but the way we learn it is like essentially the baseline of how to make ice cream.
Yeah,
Not much more. Like the flavoring we get from like industrial paste.
Oh damn!
Did you learn the cringe line too?
For the most part, fruit flavors I can do myself.
Did you learn the cringe line of making ice cream too?
No, because it was only like a half-day course. A footnote.
Stinks.
Yeah, I don't have like access to industrial pastes, but I'm thinking with this because I have now actually mastered the method of making a stable ice cream that is scoopable at minus 17 degrees Celsius, which has taken me like 3 years to achieve, but I'm finally here.
Damn.
And it's the dextrose.
Impressed.
The secret was the dextrose all along. And if now I can make this in a way that is extremely flavor intense, and it's a method because you can make like this kind of syrup in many different ways. I've been thinking you can probably concentrate even almond milk this way. Because what I assume happens, and I haven't looked this up, this is just from my knowledge of like chemistry. The reason that the juice bits of the ice block melt first is because frozen ice the hydrogens on the water, they create these. They're not called covalent bonds. There's a term for this that I only know the German term for.
There we go. That should show.
Hydrogen bridges. Okay, they're just straight up hydrogen bridge. That's what they're called. Vlad
Yeah,
the
basic.
Inhaler. And so the parts of that solution that would be the fructose and flavoring agents of the juice would be less stable than the rest of the ice, so they would melt first because they have a lower melting point than 0 degrees Celsius, and then they would like drip down through this mesh of tunnels that exists in this like impure water solution that is a juice. And that's how you get that to be a thing. Like, of course, some of the water is going to get in there, but you want that, or you don't want like dry fructose powder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that is how. And I think the same thing you could do with almond milk probably, because almond milk is just like it's almonds crushed up in water, you know. So you could probably make a very, very flavorful almond ice cream. That way, or just regular milk. I have a lot of ideas, so that's something that I'm going to be trying in a few days. You are very quick at building Lego, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I've had like some time of experience.
Yeah.
The thing, but I'm very quick with that shit too. My mother got so angry at me. She bought me like for Christmas once as a teenager like this Lego Star Wars Vanity Cruiser.
That's a big boy.
It's a big boy, and I built it inside of 2 evenings, and she was like pretty fucking livid, but couldn't be angry at me just because I was fast.
God damn, dude.
I think my UCS Millennium, or not Millennium Falcon, Slave 1, I think I can build that in like a whole day if I sit down and do it. That's a pretty big set too.
Yeah, I don't like owning physical things. I like owning virtual things. Like, for instance,
like
there's this new kind of thing that you can own. There's this brand new technology on the blockchain. They're called NFTs.
Wow, really?
If you use promo code Burger now, you can get 20% off NFTs.
Non-fuckable titties.
Yeah, I like the notion like virtual Lego and shit. This is why I like Minecraft, because it doesn't take up space. I don't have to like put it away.
Although there's something about having like just like a buttload of like Lego sets just laid out in front of you though.
Yeah, I like the big box of stones. That's pretty lit. I used to have one of those, but I like donated it to the boys' home when I left that particular group.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really playing with Lego much at that point.
I just like building this stuff and like explaining some of it.
It never had the issue that I always had with Lego, even as a kid, was that the colors were too garish. And so I couldn't, because this looks to have very cool colors, a very cool color scheme. Not in like the color theory sense, but it is like somewhat subdued colors that look good.
Yeah, they're like the Lego sets more recently are like really like high quality, it seems.
Yeah. And
I've heard the opposite, but okay.
I mean, they seem higher quality compared to like sets from like 10 years ago. Like,
I wasn't buying Lego 10 years ago.
I guess what I mean by higher quality is a lot of them seem to be much more sleek, I guess. Like this set is like very sleek.
I like the
Yes.
sleekness, and it's something that I missed as a kid. I couldn't articulate it at the time, but my favorite bits of the... I think I had a Naboo fighter, and I had a something with like the sand-colored Lego bricks. And the sand-colored Lego bricks were the only subtly colored ones that I have, and they were my favorite.
Yeah. Trying to think. I don't know. Could it be like the older AAT maybe?
Oh, this was like in... It's like the early 2000s, late 90s, so...
Could be the
Lego
if it's sand color. Could be like could
sets
it could easily be like the older AAT. It's like
timeline.
I don't know what other like sets could he be talking about?
Jesus. Okay, let's go back temporarily.
These were like episode 1 sets, right?
Yeah, these were like episode 1 set. Naboo was episode 1, right? Yeah. That's when the Naboo fight came out.
Ever heard of a reversed exorcism? It's when the devil tells the priest to get out of the child.
Was it the Geonosian fighter? I don't know.
How can it be that? That's episode 2, my guy.
I don't know. It was like this sort of general thing. Let me Naboo.
I'm gonna
F3 this page, dude.
Did it have droids in it?
Okay, so the Naboo fighter actually came out in 1999. So that's the point where I'm at. It might have been the Desert Skiff. It was a small thing. The Federation AAT. I'm not sure. You know what? I might actually have been the Geonosian fighter, though. Now that I think about it.
Would you look at that?
No. It was the Trade Federation AAT. I remember now playing with that one. Yeah. I had that.
Yeah.
That was like the two Lego sets that I had.
Yeah, this is like supposed to be like the newer version of that, like.
Damn, I've really been wanting to
like Lego set.
Yeah.
Yeah, finish like the Lego set and also the like chronologic or like in the lore, I guess.
I really want to.
Anyways,
get back to playing like Star Wars RPGs.
Yeah. I've never played any of them. I only ever played like the Lego games.
No, like role-playing games, like tabletop role-playing games, like pen and paper stuff.
Yeah, I definitely never played any of those.
Yeah, I was in a game of that, but they kind of didn't continue.
Yeah,
but the GM was a very busy guy, so
my GM's just freaking
very hard-working man.
Yeah, no, my GM's just freaking he's everywhere. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I actually am running a game this Saturday, so that's gonna be
nice.
Fun.
What are you guys playing?
It's the City of Mist thing. It's sort of City of Mist game. I of course cannibalized the system. You know.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Freaking homebrew is freaking awesome, my guy.
Yeah, we're playing the Dark Eye this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a too hefty system for me. I don't like it.
I learned pen and paper on Shadowrun. Everything is a step up.
I mean, that was my first pen and paper game was the Dark Eye, because I am German. The first one I heard about was Dungeons and Dragons, but I wasn't allowed to play in it. That was so fucked up. Like, when I heard about this as like a 13-year-old kid, and I remember very clearly that I was 13 at the time, it was an absolute fucking revelation. That was immediately my favorite thing in the entire world. And it hasn't ceased being that. The problem is... so one of the pedagogues at Boys Home was going to run a game, And I was super excited for it, but she said that I had to be 14 to play. And that
Ugh.
made me extremely angry.
Oh man.
And then, a week before I turned 14, she
Just
left
Oh,
because she was pregnant.
Oh man,
bitch.
come on. Freaking
And then later, one of the interns started running a game, and she ran the Dark Eye. Yeah, which was how I really got into the whole thing. And she was a very good GM, still one of the best that I've had. Which is, I mean, sure you can post a. I mean, not actually chat. I mean, sure. It's few people will see it, but DK, why not? Oh, it would be IDS, right? I don't see why not.
nice.
I've not yet played it. Is it really just about like walking?
Pretty much,
Basically.
from what I gather.
But is it good?
Holy shit, I've been talking to you guys this entire time and I have not
but
realized I've been muted.
You've been muted.
Yes.
It's like
Freaking,
your
holy
grandma's in the room or some shit.
Yeah, my grandma was in my room wishing me good night, so I was like, hey, good night, grandma. Oh my god. I am cringe. I'm so cringe right now.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people in chat actually. Hello, thank you for being here. Actually, watching this as content. This is just a Patreon stream. We're just hanging out. This is not trying to be good. I just want to point that out. We're not trying to be good.
No, we're trying to be a racist or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lol.
Speaking of racism,
Hell yeah.
I finally made it into freaking hamburger quotes. Literally
Hell
been my
yeah.
life dream.
Hell yeah, it's a good
Nice.
quote too. How about pod racism?
Odd racism.
I want a new Star Wars pod racing game. Honestly, I really want one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
Pod
like
racing is a
it's
pretty cool
just the same
concept.
as like I want a new Harry Potter Quidditch. I want a new Star Wars pod racing game.
That does remind me. I already shared this in the Unironical Bionicle channel, but
There's a new
fan
Bionicle game.
Yeah, there's a fan game. There's two fan games actually of Bionicle being
One on Steam.
One's being released on Steam, and they both have like official like Lego has officially said they're cool with it.
Oh, cool.
It's wild that Lego is a better video games company than all other video games companies.
Like I think their official statement was basically the more people we can get into like enjoying our thing, the better.
Holy shit. Base tape.
Was this Lego or?
Yeah, the Lego group.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
None to you.
Hey, that might even make it so Bionicle comes back. You know, that'd be
Dude,
pretty
if
That
cool.
would be
comes
great.
back, I will literally come.
Yeah, same here. Like, holy shit, that would be amazing.
I just want to say I felt personally attacked. Well, my new law video, yeah, it's a big one. I decided to go back to like making a massive video just to see what would happen. So I hope you're enjoying it.
All right. You know, it speaks volumes of yourself when asked about a quiz for, S&M.
Yeah.
You have no sexual experience. This being myself, by the way, just so I can humiliate myself. Yeah. And yet I get most of the answers right.
Damn.
No sexual experience gets most S&M questions right.
You could research these things.
Yeah, but like, holy shit, I don't...
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? No sexual experience?
Like, I have not had any sexual experience apart from masturbating.
Bro.
That's pretty...
That's
Well, I
you're
mean, that,
like handsome and have
Yeah.
money.
Well, yes.
uh,
Although handsome, I don't
you
know
should,
if I would
you
say.
should go.
You
You
are.
should,
You are.
Burger. You should go be
Really?
his boyfriend.
I mean, I don't mind having a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Actually, I
And
wouldn't
you're
mind both.
bisexual too.
Hey, this is even better. Holy cow!
This
He's-
I rip,
Burger's
dude. The
about to die
pandemic
of
has
envy.
the pandemic has fucked you up bad, dude.
Yeah, holy cow!
And I'm not. The thing is, with sexual experience or just relationships in general, I'm not fussed about getting into a relationship. Like, I'm not asexual, but I just don't care about getting into a relationship.
Yeah.
Sure, it would be nice, but like,
isn't this like
No need.
amorous thing?
I think so.
Aromantic. That's it. Yeah.
Aromantic's a thing, yeah.
Well,
So,
I think
okay, I
aromantic
have
is like
to-
you don't care about
I have to
romantic feelings at all. Like I wouldn't mind being taken care of like romantically. Like if you show me affection, I'll show you some back. But
Dude, yeah, same.
it's just I'm not going out of my way to search for someone. You know?
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
It's
that's
too much
fair.
work. Honestly, I have
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so I have
especially like how dating culture is, like the stories I hear from people, it's like, do I really want to go through that?
I mean, I'm poly, so I have a whole different set of problems.
Do you want a
It's-
cracker?
I have this is fucking the. So I'm not. Is it the thing that Florida posted a meme? Because this is about the
What?
mother at risk taking the mother to a safe location from out of Florida. This might be a meme. Like I don't know.
Or is it the mutual aid?
Yeah, the mutual aid
Yes,
thing. I mean, it
right.
might be completely legitimate, but it probably is. He wouldn't be posting it if it was completely legitimate. It has meme energy. Damn, yeah. Yeah, no, dude, that is weird, Posh. That I like, not in the sense of like I would have expected
But to be
the
fair,
boys
as a
and the bitches to be all over your dick.
nah, like as a teen, as like mid to late teen, I was an ugly looking kid. Like I had spots all over my face.
That I had that too, also, but
Oh
yeah.
shoot!
But,
I
like,
put it
yeah.
on the wrong way.
Also, I was really socially awkward. Like I could not.
I think but to my teenage days and like go like, oh, I was was so socially awkward back then. I really was not, like, compared to even a lot of people
Nah,
that I
like-
know personally. It's just that I've gotten so much better at it.
Yeah,
But
nah.
it's-
me genuinely like was not good at making friends. Was really awkward with girls too.
Yeah, yeah. That happens, dude. But I mean, now that you're like a handsome young man, that's gonna change as soon as the pandemic is over.
I mean, you do like. We live in a very asocial country as well. Antisocial,
Yeah.
Kind
Like-
of, yeah. We live
Yeah.
in Britain. You would
especially
have
like
to
at the current in the current like social climate, it's very difficult to just like
hook up.
meet people in general, like even just friends. So once COVID's kind of or not necessarily disappeared, but like relaxed a bit, I think you'll find it much easier.
Germany's similar in that people. It's a very.
Sorry.
It's like a very. What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Ah, fuck. What am I saying? What was I saying?
You're not
Sorry.
saying anything right
Germany
now, my
is
guy.
also a pretty like asocial. Like people don't. People get very weirded out that I talk to like strangers, and
Yeah,
this is
it
something.
was quite the jump for me from from like the village where you know everybody to even just a small town
Yeah.
where nobody talks here. it's weird if you talk to people on the street and you're immediately distrusted.
You have to really pull it off. Yeah, like you have to have a very good social intuition of, okay, this is a person that I could talk to, and there has to be a good excuse. Like something that I like to do
Yeah.
is, you know how sometimes you walk and you just walk in the same direction as someone, and the other person
Yeah.
is just ever so slightly slower or quicker than you, so it takes you forever to overtake them. That's a great way to strike up a conversation, if they do seem receptive to the general idea of having a conversation. I've had some cool talks with people about that. It's a great icebreaker.
I mean, I just approach random people on the tube.
Yeah.
But
I would never do that.
Yeah, you kind of have to know that they're the kind of group that's down to just chat with people.
Yeah.
Because if there's just like a random girl making her way home, don't fucking approach them.
Oh, absolutely not. Do not do that.
Yeah.
Actually, I have done that, but it was the situation where we were walking in the same direction. It was a well-lit public area.
Yeah.
But yeah, do not generally. This is something that is so weird. I feel like nice guys have ruined dating.
Oh yeah.
I'm not, and that's not even really what I mean. What I mean is they've ruined like being nice to women, because I like being nice to people. I sometimes smile at people on the street because I have like a resting bitch face, and like especially women, they have to like then sort of even be subtly rude to you, so you won't get any ideas, because that's like how they've been socialized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking cribbage.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty fucked up.
It's cringe.
The thing I found though is that like usually you'll have people who kind of have that like initial reaction of just like essentially fuck off.
Yeah.
But usually if I have a point to like, if I'm talking to you for a reason,
Yeah.
it immediately changes. Like as soon as I'm like, oh yeah, like I don't know how to put this into words, because I feel like socializing is just it's just a thing you do.
Yeah.
It's not something you can just describe.
I do get the whole having a reason for it thing very much.
Yeah.
There's it doesn't matter what you say to people to get into a conversation. It's like, no, you need to have an idea of what you're talking about. Even just for yourself, to be able to formulate sentences with purpose.
That's something I struggle with sometimes.
Because
like
people
I just
well, you can like it can be some dumb shit too. But people get a lot less suspicious when it feels like there is a structure and a reason why this is happening aside from just wanting to talk to them.
Yeah.
What is this game that you're playing?
This one?
Yeah.
It's Ace Combat, which is
The
basically
music is freaking epic, by the way.
it's basically if you took Metal Gear but put it into planes in terms of story, where it's like it's very much clearly written by a crackhead and in the best way possible.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, no, it's written by Japanese people.
I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah.
What's
Fair.
the difference
That's one of
between
my
Japanese
favorite
people and
moments
who?
Crackheads.
Crackheads.
Oh, yeah, fair. There is no difference.
That seems fair enough.
I'm sad that their stream format died immediately.
Oh yay, Street Thugs.
But yeah, this music is pretty.
Yeah,
Epic.
if you like Ace Combat, I would highly recommend Project Wingman. By the way, great game.
I mean, this is like a fighter jet flying thing, so it's very much not my cup of tea at all.
Yeah.
I get very stressed out thinking about playing that, but it looks very cool.
I mean, if you want to be stressed out, I could always play Euro Truck Simulator instead.
No, I have absolutely. This is like people assume that I get stressed when I'm like sitting in the passenger seat. That's not something that rarely happens. Only when there's like a parking situation. I'm fine just being in a car when someone else is driving, especially if they drive with extreme confidence.
Yeah.
But it's just me sitting in the driver's seat that bothers me.
Oh, Burger, happy
Yeah.
late birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you deliberately didn't show up to the stream yesterday in order to insult me.
I don't remember why I was. Oh, I remember. I was out.
Yeah.
We had just finished installing a new battery into the car, and Mom decided she wanted to go out, so we went out.
To check how the new battery works.
That to dispose of the old one.
In like a lake.
Went to the store. Like a lake.
Just a national park.
Yeah, yeah.
To recharge
We went to
the eels.
freaking Acadia National Park and dumped it there.
Yeah.
And then after that, I went to Subway and got like a freaking cheesesteak sandwich.
Oh, I damn fuck, dude. I now want to go to Subway tomorrow. Maybe.
That sounds
I haven't been
delicious,
to
Joe.
Subway in like 3 years.
I think I've been since the pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I don't go to Subway.
Last time I was actually I boycotted Subway for a while because some guys were mean to Heinzke in a Subway, but that really there's no reason because what does Subway have to do with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. No, because I made a big tray of something that I like to call macaroni al depressione. I've dubbed the recipe this. It's really weird. So mac and cheese, the whole velvety mac and cheese, it's never really done it for me. And I realized the reason for this is because it's not what I nostalgically remember as mac and cheese from my childhood. Which was like a Mediterranean recipe with tomato. And I just accidentally made a tomato-based mac and cheese recipe from like the Depression era, because I found it interesting. I tried it out, and it's delicious. And so I made it again today on like a much bigger tray, and I have like food for like a whole week on this now.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
But because it's from the Depression era, and I call the recipe macaroni al depressione.
Nice.
It's also to confuse people.
Nice. You said it had tomatoes in it?
Yeah, it's a mac and cheese with tomatoes. It's really really weird. So what you do is right, you make a roux with onions, and put like tomato product in there. Like ideally just tomato. Just peel tomatoes, but also like chopped up tomatoes. Just some kind of canned tomato product, right? And the way you make the mac and cheese portion of it is you just cook pasta, elbow macaroni, and you have a bunch of like cheese that you've already grated. It's not pre-grated cheese, of course, but you've grated the cheese. I like to use Gouda because I love Gouda cheese.
Gouda.
Gouda? You mean Gouda?
Gouda.
It's Gouda.
It's Gouda. May I attract your attention to the student?
That is beautiful, dude.
And wait, hang on. I have to check this. That is very cool. And you just throw that in the casserole dish, and then throw in the shredded cheese, and you mix that. There's nothing else happening, and then you put the tomato roux on top. And then you do some sort of like breadcrumb crust that I do with chips. And you don't mix it. It's like layered. It's really, really weird. But it tastes fantastic.
Yeah, you should send me the recipe. That sounds really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in chat. It's it's from this channel called It's from this channel called Glenn and Friends Cooking, which is probably my favorite cooking channel on YouTube.
Damn, bro. That'd be sussy as fuck.
Depression mac and cheese with tomato. It's really unexpectedly good. Looking from it as you think it is going to be terrible, but it's actually fucking delicious.
Oi, Core, where the fuck did you find that? Paradis, you filthy casual. The Paradis, you filthy casual.
Oh, that was sent to me by a friend at some point.
It's great.
Oh, that is amazing.
Like, imagine
it is the medieval equivalent of that, man.
carrying a fucking trebuchet, my dude. Like, holy shit.
I could do it.
Yeah.
That is probably buildable.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not a huge trebuchet as well. I don't imagine it being too heavy.
the trebuchet.
Oh,
Trebuchet.
Burger, don't you start. Don't you start with this. Don't you dare start
Trussy.
with this.
Trussy.
Trebuchet.
Sussy? Sussy? Sus? Among Us?
No, Burger,
I
no.
love
Are
Among
you
Us
actively
movies.
trying
I
to
really
make
do.
me an active shooter?
Yeah.
Have you ever? You know the Chinese remix
Of
where it
what?
turns into like trap of the Among Us theme, where it turns into like a trap remix.
He's done.
No. I might have.
Oh,
no,
dude.
actually, I do know. I do know what you. I do know
'Cause
what
that-
you mean.
It's an unironically good remix.
Is it the one that we like you hear all the time?
Almost
Like
certainly,
beats and stuff?
it's cursed as fuck. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like the game Among Us, but I like the memes because they're so like transcendental.
Yeah. Dude, I saw like a freaking F figure and I think I want to get it.
The wildest thing is, I think the game came out like 2 years before it became very, very popular overnight.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That is why I make so many videos.
Lol.
But to be fair, my the one video that went very, very viral of mine was like that.
I mean, yes.
It was
Which one
open
was
for
that again?
it was out for it's the communist one. It was out for like half a year, and then it got.
Oh, what's with all the communists, isn't it?
It was out for half a year, and then it went viral.
Oh, glad to hear
Yeah.
that.
That's how I discovered you, actually.
Yep, a lot of people.
I think.
I don't-
And like, I was like, holy shit, he's got a point. This was back during my anti-SJW phase. Just
I'm
FYI.
gonna make a sequel to that video because I feel like though
What's
the
with all
general
the
spirit
liberals?
of the video is correct, there are some statements that I might want to issue some clarifications on.
Yeah, I don't remember which video I got into. What they were is.
And I remember
Probably
that
Shadowrun.
video being exactly the
Not
gateway to
Shadowrun.
just listening to you.
Like,
It was definitely Shadowrun for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I remember seeing the communism one too, but I don't think that was the first one of yours I
If
saw.
you pre-communism people, then you're like an old timer. Then you're like before I had 1,000 subscribers. Because
Must have been.
that one got me from like 350 subscribers to like 10,000.
Yeah, trying to think.
I know I said this before, but like, I do have friends who all like IRL friends who know of your videos, but purely know you as the Shadowrun guy.
I should. This is the problem. I should maybe make more Shadowrun videos. They don't get very.
Yeah.
They don't get a lot of views, but they get a lot of views in the long term. So maybe that's the way to go. Because I have to be honest with you guys.
No.
I hate talking about politics at this point.
Yeah.
This is probably because I'm right now burnt out on it. I know that I couldn't stop doing it. I couldn't say I'm going to stop doing politics because sometimes I just need to say shit. Right?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It is tiring, though.
Yeah, it's very tiring. I feel like no one. There's the list of people. I mean, I tweeted about this today. That the problem is that most people who value their sanity eventually disengage with politics, and the only people that are left are the crazy people.
Yeah.
Or like opportunists that just want to have power, and that's like the main problem of politics.
Yeah. Freaking cringe.
Yeah, and I've been feeling that a lot. Because I'm like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to do it. So but yeah, I'm thinking maybe some like lore videos. I'm thinking about doing a Vampire the Masquerade lore video actually. I don't know. Because it's something that I can put myself into. It's something that I can like sink my teeth into. that I can like learn
Nice.
about and have an interesting journey and then like present it, because that's what I really love doing. Unironically, I love doing this, is like teaching.
Mm.
Just imparting knowledge and information about it to people.
Mm.
Even in like high school, I loved doing presentations.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Привет, товарищи, it is I, Comrade Burger, again. Wait, did I make a video on how politics is exhausting? Did I make that video? This is something that has happened to me numerous times. It's like there will be discussion on the server, and someone will post a video of mine. I'm like, I do not remember making this.
It's like, was I on a drug-fueled rant back then?
I'm making some very good points, but I do not remember this at all. Oh shit, dude. I saw that coming. That was a risky flight, dude. My condolences.
I was gonna try and kind of slip in between.
Oh, this
But
is
I
your...
thought
Wait,
mine
hang on.
wasn't.
Did you just finish building this one? Or are you building a third one? Okay.
No,
What
I
the
haven't
fuck?
built the third one yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I
third
still need
one.
to get
very
the third
cool.
one.
They look cool, though.
Yeah. Now time to undress.
Hell yeah. Show us your penis on stream. I have you on the big screen. I did sometime in the past. I really do not remember that. But yeah,
Have you
but
seen
the lore videos, they don't get a lot of views in the beginning, but they get a lot of views over a long period of time, so
Yeah.
that's nice. And usually, like what I've been seeing, they're the most requested videos, certainly. And what I see, it's there's always like, oh, I'm gonna comment on this. There's a lot of comments on them, so it's still the problem is the next Shadowrun lore video that I wanted to do was Metropole.
Holy shit.
But to do that video, I wanted to finish to write a novella set in Metropole that I have been pushing forward for like over 3 years at this point. Well over 3 years.
Yeah. Bro. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
I just defeated fucking Mr. Showdown with 1 health left. No joke. He hit me. And I don't know how it happened, but he died at the same time. I was like, holy shit, I've lost so much health. Oh, I could have lost so much money. Holy shit.
Should I do Dungeons and Dragons lore?
No,
Yeah.
Chris.
No.
Fuck you.
I mean,
Do it.
yeah.
Like, look
You
at that how far. Look at that how far. That's how much I had when I fucking defeated him. Bro.
Do it just to spite
let
your
me see
viewer
this,
base.
Let me see this. Oh, that is a... Yeah.
Like,
That's
literally,
not a lot of
he
health.
hit me. He hit me. And for some reason, I was doing the hit animation at the same time. And, he just died. Like, he had so little health, and I had so little health. I'm like, holy shit, how did I manage that? Like,
By the
holy
way,
fuck.
Burger, have you watched any of your YouTube poops? Like of you?
People, I see some of them sometimes. I try to watch them. I think I like them a lot. I know the Fartxism one. I know that Heinzke used to make some. I know that Wonka used to make a few.
I've seen
Wonka's
ones, yeah.
Yeah, Wonka still makes some, I should think.
But yeah,
That must be such a weird experience. Though.
it is weird. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Like,
I
to
bet.
see YouTube poops made of yourself is just...
there's
Whack,
so many
bro.
aspects of this that I thought I would eventually get used to and that I never did. It's still weird to me that I have like fans, even though I am incredibly full of myself and fully believe that I am an actual genius.
Dude,
I'm
you
like,
can
but
just
this-
get them at the store, my man.
Yeah.
Like, even with my massive ego, I am... Okay, so they're not flagged as your friend or foe until you get near them?
Yes, because it's a lore thing. The satellite that they relied on got shot down,
Oh, damn.
and so it's like there's just some madman trying to identify markings over like a webcam.
Wait, those are Eurasian fighters. Oh, yeah. It's set in this universe where it's like very similar for Europe, but obviously the geography is completely whack.
It's not just Europe. Like there's like all
Well,
of the
yeah,
cultures
obviously,
are
like
really fucked up in a beautiful way.
yeah. And my favorite is probably the.
There's one group that are like based off of the Eastern Europeans and just are always the villains of every single one, like without fail.
Yeah.
Did it might be that I didn't react to it very quickly to the YTP. It's somebody posted a YTP of me like years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like if I did D&D lore videos, I'd feel like a true sellout because I don't really like D&D all that much, and I don't.
Yeah,
like...
don't do it if you don't like it.
30 minutes ago that you liked D&D.
No, I don't. I like this. I like certain aspects of D&D. I really have a big problem with like Wizards of the Coast as a company.
Wizard of the
Pathfinder.
Coast is pretty cringe.
I think the game D&D is very poorly designed. It's not very poorly designed. It's functional, but it's, you know. So I don't know that I'd want to do it. And also, like my quintessential D&D experience has been, I don't care about the lore. The lore is dumb and stupid. There's a real bunch of guys who make videos about that. So
yeah. The one thing I don't like about, well, it's not that I don't like, but it's just I prefer other games because like medieval fantasy is just so overdone. I'm sorry, it is.
Yeah.
You know what you could do? What if you did like the system, like kind of like your system agnostic like classes, but for like
monsters.
Yeah, with like the lore and whatnot.
Yeah, I've been thinking
monsters.
about like doing that, expanding that series in general, because I still have a lot for classes, but I feel like they're not distinct enough. I don't have many cool ideas for them, so I've been thinking about like a system agnostic. I mean, I did the races one.
Oh yeah, you did that.
Yeah, but we didn't actually go into many of the concrete details. I think I could go way deeper into that, and also into monsters. I think that might be a cool thing, but I really feel like I should have the production value whore inside of me thinks I should have production value for that, by which I mean artwork.
Oh,
and that is just something that is not realistic.
Hey, wait, Burger, hang on. Give me a second, just
unless I can do like stick figures.
Stick figures, really?
Stick figures, yes.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, hang on, Burger. Check this weapon out. This game, Yakuza, has some wacky weapons. So hang on, just wait.
Men in
Just
Black.
gotta take it out. It's the tuna cannon.
Men in
Oh
Black.
hell yeah! Is this okay?
It's
why is your character on
legitimately
fire?
a
That's
tuna
my
cannon.
question.
Now
Really.
stick it up somebody's rear.
What the fuck? Oh hell yeah!
This game is great. Like, hang on, wait. You've also got, lightsaber, obviously reference to
it's a
Star
bit
Wars.
like
You've got the
Saints Row,
Ballbuster.
then.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I wouldn't necessarily
I
say.
mean, gameplay-wise, it's not, but in tone, I'd say it's
Oh,
definitely like Saints Row 3.
Nah.
I'm still waiting for a new Saints Row game to come out.
Matt, didn't they do a
How long has it
remaster just
been?
recently?
They
Did they?
rebooted the universe a few years ago.
Yeah, into being very wacky as opposed to
Yeah, this is Agents of Mayhem, which I'm still upset about because not for the reason that one would have imagined, but my very first Discord profile picture when I got Nitro was a loading screen that I had ripped off of their website.
Fuck.
Now
PC
their website
actions.
doesn't exist anymore. I can't find that GIF anymore.
Ugh.
It genuinely upsets me.
that.
I
Fucking
changed it for a
sucks.
meme, and then my hard drive failed.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude,
Bruh.
that sucks though. Were you cursed by the Omnissiah?
No, I just
Oh,
treat my
hey.
laptop like shit.
Oh, by the way,
Alright.
there's so if you're still watching my stream, Burger, literally
You
the
just
way you
stopped.
gain money. Yeah, no, the way you gain money from this is you literally punch the money. So you punch the person so hard, money flies out.
Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of fucked
It's
up, dude.
great. It's,
That we teach this to
it's
children
great.
in this game.
Yeah, hang on. I need to find a few more because I need the money.
Honestly, you know what? A medieval fantasy, as someone is bringing it up again in chat, I would really like to. I have an idea for a novel that it wouldn't be medieval fantasy, but actual like historical sort of ish fiction. But I would love to see a medieval fantasy work that is more accurate to how shit actually was like in medieval Europe, because like Tolkien-esque fantasy is not that at all. Like Game of Thrones is much more like that. Game of Thrones it actually
Much
has
much more like what Tolkien.
no
How
like
Tolkien
realistic in terms of
Yeah,
the
no, that's
actual
fair.
social structures and stuff. Which I really really like.
Yeah.
But
Has there been any kind of like high
Dragon Age?
fantasy?
no, not even like Dragon Age either. Dragon Age deals too much with the interspecies conflict, which of course is not an element
Fair
that we
enough.
have.
Also sex.
Well, but there were so many really weird things that happened in the medieval period, and a lot of them is. I mean, I said this in my video today. In the medieval period, people didn't believe in witches. You could be declared a heretic, and like burned at the stake for saying that someone was a witch, because there's no such thing as witches. Like that's all of the witch hunts and witch burnings happened during like the modern period. But I mean, you know, then there's disagreements on when the modern period starts.
Because
Mm.
like the Salem witch trials was in
Yeah.
like America.
Yeah, that was there's
Oh yeah.
nobody. See, that would be a very interesting thing to me, medieval Europe, but in America. Oh boy.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, well that's
Just so the thing for that to happen, I think, would be if you just. So, I think the theory behind why horses never were extinct was because they got mass hunted, like before they actually became horses. Like the ancestors to horses got mass hunted in America, so that's why horses never were a thing in the.
Did horses even
Americas?
have ancestors in?
Yes,
America?
like they've
Okay.
had. Yeah, I think that's the why they pop.
That's a big L.
That is a big L because like. But yeah, I think just give them horses and give them like livestock, and you could possibly see like medieval like kingdoms, maybe. Possibly.
No, that's not even what I mean. I mean like European medieval kingdoms, because the thing would be that even there would be conflict, but the powers would be much more evenly matched, and also let's just ignore the whole plague thing. Yeah.
Man, assholes, come fight me, bitches.
I
I just love this where you can just aggro the AI.
Now, see, the thing about the late medieval period is that some scholars say that's not the late medieval period of modernity. It really, there's so many like small disagreements. But yeah, it's time to end the stream. Actually, it's late. It's been an hour and a half.
It's gone like fast.
Yeah, this was
it was a
we
good
had
stream.
some nice conversations on this one. So it's been real. Thank you, chat, for being particularly active this stream. Come on the Discord.
I've never seen
server.
chat being so active.
Yeah, not on these.
Yeah, how many people are in there right now?
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
a shit ton.
Wow, I'm glad I could be here once again.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a while.
It's nice.
So happy to have you
Yeah.
back. And see you around, guys.
Yeep.
Wow, it is
Bye.
pretty active.
Yeep.